Hello and welcome. Our journey begins in the beautiful city of Geneva in the great country of Switzerland. Three heroes known to you as Jack, Tom, and Molly joined forces in this stunning city, and the adventure began. Believe it or not, Switzerland is known for its picturesque countryside, their cheese, as well as their chocolate, and we were ready to dive in. Oh God, Anyways, as I was saying, our three heroes joined forces, spending one evening in Geneva, taking in the beautiful city, and even fighting off a rogue goose. The next morning, we took a train from Geneva to Interlaken, taking in the sights and looking forward to the beauty that awaited us. The ride was stunning, but we soon realized we weren't alone. A ghost had joined us on the train. Jack also noticed the ghost, and its presence consumed his thoughts. Jack needn't fret, as he was soon free from these spooky thoughts. As we arrived in Quintal, the place where we would rest our heads, we were greeted by the most beautiful puppies we had ever seen. After playing with the puppies and subsequently feeling de-spooked, we decided to meander around what can only be described as the greenest, most lush, and truly most Swiss place that we had ever seen. We went to sleep that night, ready to conquer our hike the next day and make some memories that would last a lifetime. The following events were so incredibly harrowing that they are best explained by reenactment. This film's use of reenactment has nothing to do with a lack of footage from this particular time period. As our heroes climbed up the mountain, a threat of storm formed. Our heroes pressed on in search of victory and lunch, and finally came to the mountain pass. Above the tree line and completely exposed, our heroes sat for lunch. Our heroes soon realized that the storm was closer than they originally thought, and hail began to rain down. Our heroes knew the only way to escape the storm was to outrun it, and so they ran. Eventually, the hail let up, and our heroes began to relax. But unfortunately, they had relaxed too soon, and another thunderstorm soon killed the vibe. One of our heroes, known to you as Jack, had developed a foot-related injury. let it be known and recorded that he pressed on with perseverance and strength. He also almost slipped down a hill, but was able to right himself. Finally, our heroes spotted the mountain hut and soon after arrived. The next morning, we rose to an incredibly beautiful view, ate breakfast, and began our trek for the day. Soon, we stumbled upon this spot, and we knew what had to be done.
With songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
We hiked on and continued to be left absolutely speechless by the views. After hiking and more hiking, we had finally made it to our destination, Groot Schlapp. We were more than happy to rest our feet and sit on a train to watch the views go by, but it wasn't long before we embarked on our next excursion. Welcome to Jack Paragliding. For some reason, I don't have any footage of Tom or I, so here's Jack, and he's paragliding. Enjoy! The next day, Jack and I decided to take a gondola up to this very beautiful view. We ate lunch, we had some hot chocolate, and Tom went on a cliff hike that was literally on a cliff. Sadly, our time in Switzerland had come to a close, and we were soon on our way to meet our lovely parents in Athens. However, we couldn't leave before saying goodbye to some of the friends that we had made. Our trip to Switzerland is something I'll remember forever, and hopefully this video will help you all do the same. Merry Christmas, and I love you all.